Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and welcome to the third day of 14 Days of Love. And I have forgotten to give credit to Darla Roberts, whose ideas I am using. I've changed them up a bit to suit me, but Darla posted a picture of her 14 projects in the Demonstrator Planning Place, which is a Facebook group for all Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. And I bought her tutorial, and I'm using some of my favorite projects from her tutorial and then adding my own twist to them and adding a few other things. So the goal of this is to inspire you to give cute little things to your loved ones and to show you how simple it is to make something pretty with pattern paper, cardstock, and ink. So today I have one of the simplest treat holders ever, and it's an origami pouch. Now, maybe if you're like me, you hear the word origami and you're like, oh my gosh, folding, fancy folding. This is not for me. This is not fancy. So let's take a look. I'm using the stamp set Be My Valentine, and it comes with a punch. And this punch punches out the bee body. This punches out the wings of the bee, but there's also two hearts, so they double. And the bee body also doubles as a word bubble. So we'll be using that later. And let's get started. We're going to start with, yeah, these are really pretty too. They go with it, and we will be using one of these embellishments. It all goes with the suite. The first day we made this cute little lip balm holder. It fits inside here. And so you can go back and see the other videos. And then the second day, we made this adorable chocolate bar holder. So you just open up the bow and slide out the chocolate bar. And then a clever person will buy another chocolate bar and slide it back in and pass on the love. So this is great, really earth friendly. So I'm just going to grab my paper trimmer. And this is the paper that we're using for this project. And this is the other side. And we just want a 6 by 6 inch square. Okay, so 6 inches and cut. And now what we're going to do, let me get my paper trimmer out of the way. We're going to fold it like so. And no. I want the hearts on the outside. So just line up the two corners at the top and then press down. And now you have a triangle. And now I've done this before. Darla does it differently so that you don't have to measure. The way I do it, and you know what? We're going to do it both ways. The way I do it is I go up to here and I get a bit of a deeper pocket. So we'll compare. This is without measuring, okay? Without doing a special fold. We'll see which one we like better. And then this one just goes up to the other corner. I call it a diaper fold card, okay? Because this looks a little bit like an old-fashioned cloth diaper at this point. Then we just take this piece, this triangle, and we press down. Now you will see here, this is mine, okay? And this is more of a diaper fold card. Now her origami fold, same idea, 6 by 6 inches. And I'm just gonna see how that goes. Yeah, that's perfect. So again, you go right up to the top. And you cut, it doesn't have to be perfect, but of course you want to get it as perfect. So I'm trying not to have any white spaces show. Take your bone folder. And what she does now is she takes this corner and she goes all the way down to the bottom. So then she folds it back up and she takes this one and it goes right up to that fold. Okay. So now you have a little bit more of a visual of where you want it to go. And now this one goes across as well, up to the fold. But you can see that this gives you a shorter pouch. And then you just fold this down. You could add glue, but you really don't have to, because when you fold this down and you tuck your fingers in, see, then it just makes a nice pouch. But see the difference? So if you want a wider one, then you're going to do Darla's fold. And if you stress about how far to fold up, and mine is more of a deeper one. So the thing is, I have these cute little heart suckers. They're going to go in here. Now they're too tall. So what I'm going to do is just trim them off. Cut off the short lollipop. And How cute is that? Now we're not finished yet. We're going to take the tiniest little deckled circle dies. So we've been using the deckled circle dies. I'm going to show you there are 14 dies in this bundle. So here are the deckled circle dies. You can see how big they get. The biggest one is about 6 inches, and the number for this is 162286. So I always have the links for my products for my Canadian web shop because I'm a Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator as well as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Netherlands. So if you're looking for someone, the way Stampin' Up! Works, it's a direct sales company. So you need to go through a actual person in order to buy. So I'd love to be your person. That being said, we've used the smallest deckled circle die. Now, you run these through a die cutting machine. If you want to know more about that, just send me a message. I don't do the die cutting on video. I find that stressful. I'm going to use some Daffodil Delight ink, and I'm going to use this cute little hexagon stamp here. So what you do is you just take this, there's a little thin film of plastic over top. I'm just going to grab this clear stamp and put it on the block. There. So now we got a little beehive going. And then we're going to use that punch I was telling you about and some sweet sorbet color cardstock. The nice thing about Stampin' Up!, my favorite thing, is that everything coordinates. So this color was exactly the color of red that's in this paper. So I just want this heart here, so I'm just going to turn it around so I don't waste too much cardstock. I'm going to have this heart and this thing here. And now I have fussy cut a bee. Here's the little bee from this paper. Okay, you don't have to see. You just use scissors and you cut out the bee. Not a big deal. Didn't want to bore you with that. I am going to put a Stampin' Dimensional under here just to hold this down. Not necessary, but quite cute. There, so that's going to stay down. I haven't decided. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave this for later. I'll show you this one tomorrow with something else stuck inside of it. Another treat. I'm going to put that on like so. So let's say mine just worked out perfectly. I got lucky. That point doesn't always end up right in the middle because you're not measuring. You're just kind of eyeballing it. So when that happens, that's why it's a great idea to put a little circle, because then you don't see if there are any imperfections. Okay, so that's just a little trick to cover up your if there's a little boo-boo or a slight imperfection. So the heart, and then I could pop this up, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to pop it up. Put a dimensional. These are little dimensionals. They're little foam hexagons, and then there's a sticker on them, backing, so they're sticky. I'm just going to go like so. We also have these little guys in minis. Just let me grab them here. Look, they're tiny little ones. And then I'm going to put that on the back of my bee. It's the little details that really make a difference too. And the fact that everything coordinates just makes you look like a very clever cookie. So now we've got the little bee, we've got the little hexagon-y theme, and now we just want to pick one of these. And I am not sure. Do I want to go with the red flower or the white flower? What do you think? I think that the red flower is going to pop the most. And now do I want the big one or the little one? I think this one's nice. There. So now we've got just a cute little thing. It didn't cost you a lot. You can tuck a little note inside and personalize it to your grandchild, your friend. Yeah, and then it doesn't have to be lollipops or suckers or whatever you call them in there. You can put whatever you want, but it is kind of fun when your treat matches with your paper, either in color or theme. So that's pretty cute. I saw something. I'm going to share this with you. I saw this little honey stick. Dutch people love honey in their tea, and I think a lot of people do, but you see it more in restaurants here, I think, than I do in Holland, in Canada. So you could also, in this one, so you could put a honey stick and some tea. How cute is that? And then, of course, you'd have to add a little, right? But look at the difference between the two packages. How nice it looks when you just add a little bit of something on the bag to take it up another notch. I mean, this one is cute, so you could definitely do this and just, you know, not not stress. They're still going to be happy, but you add a little heart. Oh, it's stuck in my punch. Here, the heart. Already it looks cuter. And then let's do another heart. My heart disappeared. How is it? Oh, here. There's two hearts. And then we could add a little yellow heart. Oh, look, here's a little yellow one that I still. When you craft a lot, you get little stuff that's sitting on your desk. See, that's cute. And then you could add a little flower. Let's just have a look. See, I'm just showing you how quick and easy it is to finish off your project with a little more detail. Oops, I'm just trying to get this right. I'm not gluing it, but see, put it down a little bit so that you can, there. All right, guys, this was project number 3 from the 14 Days of Love. I hope I'm inspiring you to share the love. I always say on my Cheer Corner Mondays, together we can change the world one card at a time. But now I'm like, together we can change the world one gesture at a time. One little thing that you make with your own hands, thinking about that person is very, very powerful. So I think that we could all use a little more human connection, a little more community. So dive into your craft room and get some pretty paper and start some folding. And you know what? When we bless other people, then we also are blessed in return, because when you give things, you get the joy in return. So it kind of bounces back. It's like a mirror reflecting God's love. All right, have a super day. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe, do all the wonderful things. And I really appreciate you. Bye.